Okay, getting the first pick. Oh, get 3, Pyro, get 3 with the
Wade Kid putting on a clinic. Whole team's down. Oh!
Experience tranquility.
Let's drop the beat.
And welcome back to the Beat Drop. I'm your host for tonight, Gizmo Charmander. And tonight we have our Discord tier final preseason champions, Ragnarok. What's up, guys?
Hell yeah. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Awesome. Why don't we just go straight down the list? Introduce your name, your position on the team, and tonight, your favorite skin from the Lunar event.
Ooh, I guess I'll start first. I'm Thor. I play main tank. And I would have to say, favorite skin from the Lunar New Year. It's got to go to Ash. It's got to go to Ash and Bob.
All right.
Okay.
Arnonius.
Alright, so I'm Anonymous. I play Tracer for Ragnarok. Used to play Hitscan, but now I have to play the Tracer because Bubba's too fucking cracked on Zen apparently. And I would say, since Thor's wrong, I would have to say the Widowmaker skin's the best Lunar New Year skin.
All right. Brain.
My name's Brian, or Big Brain Boy. I am the off-tank player, and my favorite skin from Lunar New Year event would probably be the Orisa Bull Demon skin.
Awesome. And of course, we don't have Jingle tonight, but she is a support for you guys, so I'll just go ahead and let everyone know about that. OC, you're up next.
Hello, I am OC, or Aussie. The pronunciation has varied over the years, honestly. Yeah, I have stopped caring about it. And I play off-tank for Ragnarok. And my favorite Lunar New Year skin has to go to Widowmaker as well.
All right. I love that skin. We're also missing Slimy, another one of your supports. Bubba, you're up.
Hello, I'm Bubba. It's my real name, of course. And I play DPS, but we decided to play support anyway, because why not?
Yeah, you were
and, the
very
favorite
correct.
skin is probably Widowmaker for no reason in particular,
Now, I gotta ask you guys, there are 2 Lunar Widow skins. Which one are we referring to?
The new one, the Serpent one.
Okay, good. I like Black Lily, but that certain one is dope with the eyes. And finally, Zoner.
What's up, everybody? It's your Flex support here, Zoner. You can catch me popping heads on the Zen. And my favorite new Lunar New Year skin would have to be the Baptiste, because he looks pretty stoned. Get it?
I just can't with this dude right now.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, oh god. It's gonna be one of those nights. Thor, is there anyone else who I didn't mention, like a GM or coach that's not here?
We are coached currently by Natter. For those who don't know who he is, he's a pretty successful tier 2 coach. But he's been with us for a little over a month now. And then I don't think I'm missing anybody else. Am I missing anybody, guys?
I don't think so.
No,
Yep,
I
I think that's everybody. The only people we're missing are Jingle and Slimy, right?
Insight.
Oh, and Insight. My bad.
I mean, would you consider Inferno?
I'm sorry. What's that?
Would you consider Inferno part of the team now?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Insight is our DPS carry. No offense, Anonymous.
Oh.
That's kind of rough because I mean he was absolutely destroying the other night. So
He has his moments. We all do.
Damn,
Except for
We don't talk
Hollywood.
about we don't talk about the Hollywood game. We don't talk about the Hollywood game.
All
Be
right.
carried by me and fly me.
all right, guys. So let's start off with something easy. Let's talk about the history of the team.
Sure. So basically, I put my first team together. What was it? Almost 2 years ago now. Just because I was trying to. I got sick of the. I was getting sick of the ranked experience. We've all been there. It's just sometimes it just seems like this boiling cesspool of nothingness, and you can't really climb out of gold or plat or diamond or wherever it is that you're at. So I decided that I just enjoyed myself a lot more in a structured setting, in a team setting. So, and I had tried out for other teams previously to that, and I just, you know how it is. Like a lot of these teams that are put together, they're like half-ass it. You know, they don't really have any resources to put into it, so people kind of flake out and leave. You know, after relatively short order, and it's really tough to keep those types of teams together. So I decided to do it myself. The first team that we had was together for about 8 months. We were all mostly plat. Um, and you know, we competed in the RAL tournament. We were going to participate in GGNA, but then decided against it. But at the end of the day, we ended up splitting into two different teams. We had our main team, and then we had an academy team. And then, unfortunately, the person I put in charge of running the main team, which was like masters and GMs, we found out that they were a cheater, so I ended up having to kick them from the server, and we don't tolerate that at all. But unfortunately, it was somebody who was relatively well liked in the server, so it caused a little bit of dissension in the ranks, and I ended up taking a break from running the team because of that. And then I was on a couple of different teams in the interim, participated in GGNA and whatnot. Made it to the finals in both RAL and GGNA. Lost both of them, unfortunately. But after that, I felt the itch to get the team back together. So I think it was in November of 2020 I started recruiting for the squad that we have now. And through trial and error, you know, and lots of LFPs and vetting, I think we came up with a pretty solid group of individuals.
Awesome. So I think this should be obvious given that your gamer tag is Thor, but why did you choose the name Ragnarok?
Yeah, so I'm Danish and German by heritage. So I love anything and everything that is associated with Scandinavian or Norse mythology. So like if any of you guys ever made it to my house, like I've got like runic symbols and stuff all over the place and posters, and I'm a huge fan of the Viking series, obviously. So it's just
Such a
part
good
of who
series.
I am, part of my ancestry. So I find any and every excuse to celebrate it.
Well, me and you are going to get along very well, and I'd like to see some pictures of that awesome house.
Nice.
So now this one is well, since your GM/coach isn't here, I'll let you guys just kind of go down. Think you think has improved the most. But yeah, who do you think has improved the most on the team? We'll start with you, Thor.
Improved most, I would definitely have to say. Oof. I'm gonna pick two because I can't choose one. It's gonna be between Slimy and OC. Slimy and OC, they've I mean, when they first started trying out for the team, they were like low to mid plat, and then they've been like up and down a little bit. But as far as like their understanding of the game and their mechanics, both of them I think have improved the most.
Awesome. All right.
As for me, I would have to definitely say I think OC is probably one of the most improved out of everyone. It was actually kind of amazing to see him. Like he almost struck the gold there for a little bit, and like when he thought that like he was just like ready to quit, give up, like he climbed like almost 700 SR within a couple of days. It was amazing. And just seeing him go from not knowing what the fuck to do in the game to being like one of the most consistent Sigma players I would say in the league right now. It's amazing, honestly.
Yeah, that 2 second delay on the shield did not seem like it was affecting you all the other night. I will say that. All right, Brian.
Yeah, I definitely gotta say OC too. He climbed from like plat to diamond now, and he's yeah, like Arnie said, probably one of the most consistent Sigma players in the league. Kid does his homework, dude. That's all I can say.
All right, OC. Since it seems like everyone's got a consistency that you are the most approved, I'm gonna save you for last.
Oh, okay.
All right, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with OC also.
All right, Zoner.
Oh yeah, of course I agree with my team, but also I gotta toss out there. Arnie has put in some work and he's improved very well. He's picked up some, especially the tracer where he wasn't as comfortable before, and this guy's game awareness is off the charts. So I think that Arnie is a good one to mention there too.
All right. Now, OC, do you accept these claims of you most improved, or do you feel like someone actually deserves more credit than you?
Well, I don't want to be selfish here. I do think if I were to choose anybody that wasn't me, I would say actually Zoner. I think he has improved a lot from what I've seen, at least with positioning, and I think that might have to do more with synergy between me and him and working with that core with the Sigma and the Zenyatta. But still, even then, I remember first trying out, and Zoner would press W, and Zoner would die in front of me, and then I would be disappointed in my life. And that happened more times than I think it was healthy. So that it's good that that doesn't happen anymore. But I think Zoner's done a really good job of just getting that positioning down on the Zenyatta. And I think one of the reasons I've kind of come so far so quick is off tank is technically, considering playtime, is still an off role for me. I quit support. So I was switching over to off tank, really not knowing how to play in a organized team environment before Ragnarok.
All right. Now, you kind of already answered this next question, OC, but that's all right. Is what drew you to the role you play on the team? We'll start with Thor.
What drew me? Oh, you're talking about us individually, not just
Yeah,
OC, right?
yeah. Individually,
okay, gotcha.
individually. Yeah.
Main tank. Oh man. I think everybody on the team can kind of vouch for the fact that I'm kind of an A-type personality. So I like to take control of certain environments, which just I think kind of makes me like a natural leader. But unfortunately, it can also be, my largest fault at times. So I've learned how to temper my emotions over the last couple of years, playing on structured teams, and really kind of focused more so on building a community, as opposed to just winning at all costs type of thing. Because at the end of the day, I enjoy playing Overwatch with every single one of these players.
No.
And it's just it's an honor and a privilege for me to be in the position where I'm at, where I'm like, I get to lead these guys into battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Personally, I thought you were going to say because you get to play the guy who swings the big hammer. So I really liked your answer so much better.
If he wasn't actual garbage at the game right now, outside of like 3 maps, I would agree.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, fun fact. I originally come from console, and Reinhardt was my first main, so I feel you on that.
Funny story is like I actually started off playing Junkrat and Moira just because I was terrible mechanically, and those are the 2 heroes I were told that you could get a lot of value for not having any skill whatsoever. I didn't start playing Rhine until season 10 or season 11, and then I think I've got about 400 and something hours on Rhine at this moment in time. But it's been over the last couple of seasons. It's pretty much been nothing but Hammond because he's just become so powerful.
Awesome. All right, Arnie.
Yeah, I was immediately drawn from the second the game came out. I followed the game before it was while it was in production, and I got it when it came out on console. And the first character I immediately played was Widow. And I have like 400 plus hours on that character alone, probably just on console. And I swapped to PC and I still played her, and it's just like it just feels like my personality just to just get some kill from across the map and just know for a fact that they are probably ready to snap their keyboard over their knee just makes me feel so good. So I feel like that's what really drew me to the DPS role. The getting on a team and playing like having to also like fill out my hero roster, I felt like it was like also really it felt so good to also learn other characters. Like before I tried out for one team, I had to like learn the entire hitscan roster because I've only played Widow for like 10+ seasons or something like that. So it was I love how many characters and how diverse the damage roster is. I almost love every single character on that besides Junkrat. He can go blow himself up in a train for all I care. And yeah, I love this game and I just love that category with my heart.
I'm gonna say this, guilty as charged on that one as well. You look at I probably have like 400 hours on Widow.
Yes. It's so nice knowing that you are better than someone else in the video game.
But if you ask a certain Doomfist OTP, you're playing the most bugged character. All right,
You know what?
Brian.
Okay, hold up. You don't no. You don't get away from the. If you play Doomfist and you're out here dissing Widowmaker, just so you know, the difference between the two characters is that I shoot the bullet that kills you, and you are the fucking that bullet that kills you.
Yeah, listen
I
up,
don't want to
Tomato.
hear it. You're just as fucking busted. Get out of here.
Oh
Just
man,
every Doomfist mate.
Chip. So you hear that? Chip, so listen up. Listen up.
That's some passion behind it. Holy shit.
Fuck
Yeah,
every
yeah.
lucky thing again.
All right,
my.
Brian. Let's see if we can bring it back with you.
Oh, okay, so. Oh, how did I get to play the role tank? So, whenever I initially got the game back in like season 15, like kind of right before role queue kind of came around, or Ghost was still a thing, I placed like gold, and basically I'm a Korean Junkrat one trick. Sorry, Arnie. And I literally just was hard stuck gold for the longest time, so I just quit, and I'm like, screw this. Gold's not a fun rank to be in. Then I came back. I think around like when did I come back? I came back like season 21, and then I kept playing DPS, and then I started playing like main tank like Ryan. And I said, hey, I climbed like 400 SR in like one season. It's like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. And I basically like one tricked Ryan, got to plat, and then that's whenever I said, hey, I'd love to like do more than just like comp. I would love to like be like on an actual team. So I like hit up Elo Hell, got a bunch of LFTs, and I joined my first team, LSFC, where I was a sub for the main tank, and I played main tank, and we ended up winning the first tournament we were in, Research Mock Overwatch League. Shout out to the guys over there. And after the season, they started playing me on OT, and because my manager said that he thinks that my aggression on Reinhardt would be a lot better as a brawl mechanic at playing like Sigma or Zarya as an off tank. So that's kind of where I came as an off tank. And after the season was over, after we won the tournament, I was kind of bored because there's been nothing really going on. So I put another LFT for a second team that I wanted to join in. Lo and behold, here I am on Ragnarok.
All right.
And,
and I,
Okay, so as I already said before, I used to play support, and how that came to be is I got the game on console from my parents. After 2 days of playing it, I immediately bought it on PC. Kind of funny. I was like, okay, yeah, I want to play this on PC. And then I started, and I'm not even kidding. The day I got it on PC, the Mercy patch went through, the special one that reworked her, removing the mass res.
Oh, that turned into a DPS. Yeah, the best one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when I started playing, you could say it was my first person shooter. So I had no idea how to play. Well, at least, aim and shoot things on the head. So instead of aiming and shooting things on the head, I pointed at people with a staff and it healed them, and people were happy instead of flaming me. So that ended up being the role I did. I played Mercy. I have 170 hours on Mercy. It is still my most played hero, and I wish it wasn't. But anyways, I played on a few teams as support, and going through that would be a headache of how many teams I've actually played on. Most of them never survived past 2 months. But eventually, I sat down and I'm like, okay, I want to play Overwatch. And this is only a few months ago, and I was sick of playing support, right? Support, I just didn't find it fun. I felt like I wasn't getting any value and I couldn't change the outcome of a match. But on DPS, I still really couldn't aim very well. I could track things, I could look at things and maybe hit a few shots, but I would mostly still get flamed. So what I decided is that maybe on heroes like Sigma and Zarya, my tank SR I believe was gold at the time, I could just stand in the right place, press left click and a choke, and things would die. And that's where I came to start playing off tank. And eventually I realized, okay, if I want to get better at off tank, I'm going to have to find somebody to teach me how to play. So that's where I went looking for teams. And fun little fact, I actually joined Phantasmal's roster for about a month right after Season 5 ended. And that's where I learned Zarya, Hog, and all the off-tank fundamentals. I didn't learn much about Sigma then, but I was taught Zarya and Hog back when I was on Phantasmal's roster for like a tiny little bit till I got kicked off for being 3,000. And then I decided to join Ragnarok. I got a DM from Thor. I'm like, all right, let's try this out. And yeah. And what's funny is after that, I believe it was only a month later, I dropped the gold. Yeah.
Oh my god! And as you heard, folks, he brought it back up very quickly.
No, it was a very long and drawn out process.
Look, I was trying to make you sound good, and you just you had to ruin it, man. Take what you're given. Take what you're given, Bubba.
Okay.
Mr. Crack Zen, Bubba.
Hello. Yeah, so I first started getting into Overwatch like a few months after it came out, which is kind of sad because I hear Season 1 was kind of crazy. I missed some fun stuff there.
The golden era.
You can pick like multiple of one hero, and I think Bastion had a shield or something.
Yes, he did. Those were awful times.
We don't talk about that.
No.
The thing that got me into Overwatch is just seeing the trailer of Hanzo and Genji. I became instantly a weeb.
Oh my god, dude! Those cinematics, the Blizz team just does such a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And I can already tell you, I think I know what Thor's favorite one, because it's mine, and that is Honor and Glory.
Got to agree. I hate to be that guy, but
so, but what got you to play? The support.
Support. I never play support. What do you mean?
Oh. Well, I've only seen you play. Okay, what got you to play Zenyatta? Besides, you had to.
Well, the truth is, my SR was too high to play DPS, so kind of had to settle with support or something. So.
Well, hey, you know what? Certain support characters really are just the third DPS, as you proved the other night. So.
Yeah. Discord's all I need, bro. But when I first started playing the game, I was like, okay, Genji, let's go, and I play Silver.
Oh my god.
Sad. So yeah, and then I finally got the plat, and then Bridget came out, and then my life was ruined.
As many were. As a Genji Widow OTP, Brigitte just ruined everything.
Yeah, and then I started playing on like a team, but no one ever showed up on time or anything. It was very disorganized, and so we disbanded. Then I got on another team. It was the same crap. I finally got on this team, and by the way, apparently nobody wants DPS players. It's good God, it's hard to find a team that wants DPS players. They all want main tanks or supports.
Yes, well, I think there's a history in the Discord tier, especially those who have the better main tanks have ended up winning a lot of stuff. So who knows? Maybe you guys could prove it wrong, and it might just be the cracked DPS that just terrorize things. All right, Zoner.
Alrighty, yeah. So I love support. I'm our team's flex support. I started a university on a university team shortly after Baptiste came out, actually, and I was just in Moira jail. I was it was brawl meta, and man, I learned how to play the hell out of that hero. And then
You just hold left click, right? I mean, right click.
right, massive. Either or depends on the mood. And honestly, then after I left the university team after a semester, on my own, I had to teach myself, everything else. I moved on to Anna, which, to be honest, the filthiest Anna on this side of the Mississippi.
And the most modest.
Also the most modest probably in the whole world. But once I get to break that baby out of jail, holy cow, the league's in for it. But other than that, man, I love supporting the team. I love keeping them up. I love when people say like, "Oh, I'm dead," and then all of a sudden your support just like carries you up from the ashes. I really love the ebb and flows of fights and how your supports can really pop off, and the team synergy with LOS and proper cooldowns that just for support feels so satisfying. Yeah, obviously you're not out there always cracking heads like Zen, but just a solid heal for the whole team. Kind of a thankless job sometimes. It really entices my gaming. Other than that, man, more go brr, and that's all.
All right. So I know you guys haven't been together for too long, but who is the parent or who are the parents of the team?
Definitely Thor.
Really
Yeah, Thor by far.
Thor.
Actual team dad IRL.
Thor and I came from a team beforehand where we got to the finals and lost. But Thor, like how he said, he had this Ragnarok team before. But then, yeah, I mean, after Thor restarted this, Thor and I only played for a couple months on that other team together. Then, I mean, we got the crew together after that. Thor's definitely dad, though, no doubt.
I'm almost as old as NPC. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, so you're a boomer like me. Okay, good. As long as I'm not the only one. And I'm saying that at 27, but
I'm
I feel like
33, dude. I've got 2 daughters. I got a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old. I'm up there, dude.
Actual dad.
Actual. He's my digital father.
Well, hey, I got a few kids in the league, so I understand.
I know what that's like.
Yeah. All right. Well, since that was easy, now who is the biggest backline boy on your team? Always finding them in the enemy backline.
Oh, the biggest feeder, you mean?
Hey, you never know. It could be like a flank Yada like Jonak. You never know.
Flank Yada trademark.
I guess I'm the obvious candidate, okay? But it's like it's kind of my job to be in the back line. So if I die in the back line, am I really feeding? It's like these are the types of things that keep me up at night.
Straight up, it's Arnie.
Oh yeah, and it's literally his job too.
Yeah,
So
on Hollywood, he proved it, dude.
Let's stop beating around this bush. You see Arnie just like blink into a wall, like.
I'm not gonna lie.
Before I played Tracer, all right.
I'm not gonna lie, Arnie. I was scared for you at one moment on Volskaya. You had pulsed the Diva, and you blinked the same way Diva flew, and I'm like, oh my god, they're about to kill himself, and you didn't die, and I was like, what happened?
Dude, I hit that S key so hard after I blinked, like I think I almost broke it. I know the exact moment you're talking about, and I almost like panicked.
Yeah, we don't talk about Arnie on Hollywood.
No. It's unspeakable.
If Arnie feeding in the backline was a drinking game, they couldn't get past the first few games.
Yeah, we still full held them starting every single fight 5v6.
I was like waiting. I'm like, I was told by the coach, we're like, you are going to dive the ash. I'm like, I'm ready to dive the ash, and Thor is 1v2ing the ball in our back line, and the ash just comes around the corner and shoots me in the head every game. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Canless, the Ash had your number on Hollywood. I literally, I think there was one point in the cast I was telling Bart, I'm like, look, they just need to keep Canless alive because you take Arnie out, Insight can't do everything by themselves. And then they proved me wrong, so
Yeah,
that cast occurs.
I ended up taking that role. Honestly. I just had to kill things. It worked out.
All right. Well, I guess everyone's on the same go that our Tracer boy is the backline boy.
Even when I'm not on Tracer, man, I'm gonna be on.
Okay, so I've been hearing you guys have been talking a lot of smack, so I'm assuming this is going to equal this next question. what are your goals as players or as a team for season 6? So just tell me what your goal is for as a player and as a team.
Win.
Oh, I mean, number one personal goal is to actually start grinding comp again and make it to Masters. And I'm at 33-20 something right now, so I'm getting there. But as a team, obviously, I mean, dude, we're gonna win this chip. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Well, hey, I'm gonna say this. There is a certain curse about winning preseason
oh, is there?
that the preseason winners just fall short in the
Really?
finals. So I'm hoping you guys prove me wrong. I hope you prove that wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, you ask anybody on the podcast, that's what they're going to tell you, is because a lot of teams just have this knack just to like kind of sleep because they think they've got it.
Mm-hmm.
And there will be teams that you have played that will improve a trend as much. So
Yeah, I do the best that I can to keep us grounded as a team. You know, to not be satisfied. You know, are we gonna lose? A match. You know, maybe here and there, it's possible. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I mean, we just enjoy playing the game together, and we enjoy improving together. We've got great coaching, you know, to back us up. So, you know, we've got all the resources there in order to be able to keep us on the straight and narrow. So, even though I feel confident about going into the regular season, you know, I'm not worried about, you know, these guys, you know, going astray and, you know, not keeping their nose to the grindstone.
awesome. All right, Arnie. The rest of you, by the way, can just tell me what your personal goal is this season. You don't have to say the team because I think everyone at this point already knows you guys want to win it all.
Oh, we want to win.
Just a little.
For my personal goal, honestly, is I want to be on a Masters team. I know for a fact this team's gonna be a Masters team. So it's getting myself to 3,500. It's getting all these guys to 3,500, and it's going as far as we possibly can.
Awesome.
Preach.
Brian.
Yeah, I second what Arnie says. I'm definitely gonna try and hit Masters this season, and you know, try to get this team to a Masters level.
I just gotta say, whose leg do you have to hump to get to Masters? And if you guys don't get that reference, I'm sad.
Listen. You gotta have like a strat in ranked, okay? Because ranked it's chaos, right?
It is.
Like, slimy. That's it. That's all I have to do.
Just, you find a duo partner that makes a little bit of sense based on, you know, what you're good at and like kind of what the meta is, or you just, you know, you cheat the system and then you 6-stack and comp and then just roll everybody
until you get to like a GM team that's
if I get to GM, I'll be satisfied. I'll quit comp.
Well, hey, I'm always looking for a duo partner, so you know, just hit me up.
Oh, okay. Well, you just hit me up in my DMs.
All right, OC.
So first of all, I'm probably gonna ruin Arnie's dream of being on a Masters team. I'm bringing down the average by at least a few SR, and I probably will be for a while. I mean, everybody's gonna be like 3,700. I'm gonna be sitting down here at like 2,700 probably. I mean, that's just comp for me.
Hey, well, you know what? I'll be your duo partner. We'll climb up together. I need to get back into Masters too. So.
All right, but yeah. So. I think my personal goal as a player right now is just to try and at least come close to mastering the meta and understanding how to, I guess, dissect Overwatch to its fundamental level, and being able to look at a VOD or look at a game and be able to understand exactly what's going on with each character. And I'm not even going off of just off tank here. I've been practicing all three roles because I feel like a full understanding of the game is necessary to really get to a higher level. So I that's what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on just understanding the game, and in the long, I mean, that's my goal for this season, I suppose. But yeah, in the long run, I'm just going for getting really good at the game, I suppose.
I like it. Bubba.
My main goal, like as a player, is like OC also. I just want to like be able to completely understand everything that's happening around me and how to adjust to it, and like what we should be doing in every scenario and all that. Like just understanding the game itself, you know. Because like mechanically, I'm okay, but game sense wise, not so much. And positioning, it all needs work. And I just want to like be good enough to understand all that stuff and like why we do what we do. And I also want to get a GM. I'm in like Love Masters right now, so I'm trying. We went against Silvok one time and he destroyed me. So.
Oh, I feel your pain. I got pinned up against J3 when he was boosting Tim the Tapman, so that was fun because it was him and Emon together, and I was just like, "Oh, give me a break! I finally climb it. I get this."
Oh, I queued into Insulted Salt and J3 on the ladder. I have a clip of me saving his ass with a bubble.
Nice. All right, finally Zoner.
Yeah, so I mean, just for my own personal goals, really just getting better, more well-rounded in the support category to be able to assist my team in any way possible. I want to be really solid there for my team, not only getting better in your aim and positioning, but decision making and being in more of a leader on the team myself to every aspect of the game, and just being there, being solid for my team. That's really all that drives me to get better. So, well, like how Thor said, everyone else said, we're confident, but we're not cocky. We've put in a lot of hard work, at least 3 nights a week, if not more, and we've put in the work to see the results. That's for sure. So, no doubt we're coming after everyone in the league, and we're taking that chip home, but we're not cocky.
All right, all right. So our next segment is called Word Association, and if you don't know what a word association is, it's basically like you're saying, well, we'll make it easy. I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to say the first thing that comes to mind, okay? So it's pretty easy to understand.
Okay.
So the first word...
Hold on, are we referring, when you say this word, are we supposed to like be pointing out somebody on our team, or just or the first thing that comes to our mind in general?
The first thing that comes to your mind in general, like for instance, if I said like Baptiste, I'm sure a couple of us say, "Fuck that character."
True.
Okay, I got it.
All right, so the first word is someone you know very well, because y'all been talking about him all night, and that is OC.
Baller.
Analytical.
All right.
Talks.
Gamer.
Did you say tots?
He talks. He does talk a lot.
Talks. I was trying to figure out. I was like, wait, did he just combine thought and toxic together? Talks. I was like, I'm liking this one.
I thought he was talking about tater tots, like Napoleon Dynamite style, like tots. He keeps.
I haven't been hungry, so you could also be that.
Yeah, no, we need to get off this food. All right, Bubba.
Cracked.
Cracked.
Fragger.
Oh no. I was asking Bubba what he thought.
Oh. I just said nerd.
Nerd.
Dirty?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
And Zoner, you said baller, right?
Bart, bro.
Yeah, big baller.
Big baller. Okay.
Baller and caps.
All right. So our next one, and I'm really curious as your thought because you actually got a match coming up with them, and I believe it's the featured one. Is Flying Lions.
Respected.
Why not name yourself like a griffin if you're a flying lion?
Hey, now, they love their flying cats. I mean, that whole organization's all about the flying cats. So
Hashtag do not the cat.
Hashtag do not the cat, baby.
Hashtag do not the cat.
Except for this week. This week we may have to do the cat.
Yeah, we're gonna do the cat big time this week. but-
Hashtag do the cat.
all right, and the next one is Arnie.
Missing pulse bombs.
Yeah, with pulse bombs. Feeder.
Oh yeah. Definitely
Positive.
have to be Peter.
Arnie's a very
You
positive.
have your moments,
source
Arnie. You have your moments.
Hashtag care your life, Arnie.
He says that every scrim now. Every scrim, I get it told to me.
Oh my god, that was great. Hashtag carry your life. I'm gonna have to remember that one for some kids I coach.
I think when I hear Arnie, I think of him saying, "I'm in Spawn."
I'm coming back fast.
that is that,
Don't worry, he's Tracer though. He'll just triple blink back. He'll be right there.
it's either
Coming out of
our
spawn, I get back quick. Coming
look,
out of
it's
spawn.
either our spawn or it's like last scrim where I was spawn camping the Ash every time she came out.
Right,
So you
right.
know,
It's one or the other. No,
it's either.
Oh my god, that's great. And the last one will be Discord tier.
Talented.
We're gonna start scrimming up.
Competition.
I would
You got
say.
a lot of good players in this.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good players, but you just got some teams that haven't necessarily like figured out what they want to do with the meta just yet. But it's a long season, so
Yeah, and I think you guys got to really witness that against Nya because it looked like they were really trying to force it. But that's good, and that's what and honestly, that's what the preseason is to figure out what you need to work on.
Mhm.
Or I guess in your guys' case, how not to get Arnie to feed.
Hey, man.
listen,
Yeah,
listen.
True.
It's also very well organized and nice. People are nice here.
Yeah, and that's one thing you'll hear from any of the casters that we love about this organization because we can't say the L word. I know, right?
So dirty, such a dirty word.
Such a dirty word, but like that, and that's what Tranquility is all about. It's a fun place and it's supposed to be non-toxic, and I think the tier directors and Cavalier, the guy who runs it all, just do a fabulous job. And being someone who's played in Discord tier and in Harmony tier, which is the tier below you,
Mhm.
I can just say it's fantastic all around. So.
Big shout outs. Big shout outs.
Yeah, like you guys
Firm
put on
handshakes.
a really good like you. I've been telling NPC and Captain Jack, like, you know, you guys put on a really good production. You guys put a lot of time and effort into it. So and it's definitely noticed and appreciated by not only us, but I can speak for the rest of the teams in the tier.
Yeah.
Very appreciated. Very appreciated.
And you can ask the man, the legend himself, Captain Jack. He's casted for so many tournaments and stuff. He'll say this is definitely his favorite. So
Yeah, even though he picked the Flying Lions to beat us for some reason, I'm
okay. As a father to a father, he's got kids on the Flying Lions. Okay,
Oh no!
that's why.
Well,
Oh,
prepare
no.
to be disappointed. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well.
It makes more sense though. It makes more sense. He's not actually like batshit crazy, which was what I was worried about.
Yeah, same.
Oh, the shade being thrown. I love it. Well, it's been fun, but we are officially down to our last segment of the night, which is a fan favorite because, as tradition speaks, it is time for Server Kick Trivia! So I'm going to I know I've already told you the rules, but I'm going to say it again because I know we've had some fun, so our minds have gone from, missing pulse bombs to feeding in the back lines. And how it works is I am going to say a question, and to answer the question, you have to say your name in the Discord. Bubba, I know you're Big Moist, so just you can say Bubba if it's easier.
Okay.
Whoever I hear first, I will call on. If you get it right, you get to decide who gets kicked out of the server. If you get it wrong, you are eliminated from the game and server. And whoever is standing gets to sign off with me. So that's something you never really get to do.
What if nobody knows and nobody answers?
If nobody knows and nobody answers, I will either give you a hint or I will do a different question.
I like it. I like it.
Are we letting it kick you off?
No, unfortunately not. That is, by the way, no one is allowed to kick themselves off, okay? We don't do this mammy-pammy BS, okay? You got to throw the dirt, man. It's your team. It's the one time you get to be fun with them. All right, so without further ado, these questions are going to be Lunar New Year's skin-based questions. So let's see how well you know your Lunar New Year skins. Hold up. What, is there a question?
Oh no, my bad. I was just opening up the game so I could cheat.
Oh no. Actually, it's not going to be as easy as looking at the skins. You're actually going to have to know a little lore here. Because these questions are... So, I don't know if you guys have realized this, but for those folks at home, The Blizzard team really does a really great job of setting a theme for each event. And personally, I love Chinese New Year's themes because they are always based in lore. So the first question is, name 2 characters that have skins that are based from the story of the West.
Arnie.
Arnie.
Yeah. Zenyatta, Hog,
Said 2.
Hey, if he wants to go for all 4, he can, but he's already got it.
Question.
It's Zen Hog. I think. No, it's not Zarya. It's fuck. I know this so bad. I know it. Winston, maybe? I don't know.
Yes, that is correct. So there are 4 skins, and for those of you guys who don't know what the story of the West is, it's also known as the Monkey King. So if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, or you know what the Monkey King is, there's a Netflix series. It's Winston, who is Son Goku, Reinhardt, who is the monk that not the monk, the monk that travels with him. I know, right? He's the monk, not Zenyatta. Zenyatta's actually the fair prince that travels with him. And Hog is the demon that follows him. So those are the 4 skins. So, Arnie, now that you have, figured it out, who are we kicking first?
Bye, Thor.
Have a good night.
I'm not even mad. Not even mad.
So, Arnie, is Thor your pick?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Thor, it was fun while it lasted. Unfortunately, I didn't get to swing Mjolnir, but hey, at least you'll be gone by the Bifrost.
Peace out.
Whoop.
Yeah, it's gone.
Done. All right.
Hey, we got that in the room. We can mess around now.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Name 1 character that has a skin from Korean folklore. This one's going to be a little tougher, I bet. Brian. Diva. Oh, I'm sorry, but Diva's palanquin is actually not from a Korean folklore. That's a good guess, though. The correct answers would have been, and by the way, this one has the most answers, Tracer, Lucio, Orisa, McCree, and Moira.
Interesting.
Alrighty.
Yes. And if you want to know a little fact, like Tracer skin is actually based on a Korean version of Tom Sawyer.
Oh, okay.
So, of course, the Tom boy gets to be the mischief one. All right. So, Brian, I hate to see it, but the bar's closing, my man. Any last words?
When is German Hammer Swinging Man gonna be meta again?
And like the last girl he dated, gone like the wind.
Oh.
I hope you guys got the Family Guy references. I was trying. Next question. This one might be a little easier. Since it's fresh, what is the theme for this year's set of legendary skins? Zoner.
Just to be clear, are you asking about the year of?
I'm asking what the theme is for the legendary skins, because like I said before, all the legendary skins always have a theme based around them.
Like
the year of the ox?
No.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, how like the first year, which is the year of the rooster, the Winston, Zenyatta, Ryan, and Roadhog had a theme to them, which was the story of the West. So this year's theme would be, I'll give you a hint. I'll tell you what the skins are. You have a snake, you have a dragon, you have an ox, you have, well, it's not technically a chicken, but would be considered the chicken of the group. Got any ideas as to what these might lead to?
This sounds like a really bad ripoff of Kung Fu Panda.
I was thinking that.
All right, if you got,
Would this possibly? No.
Go ahead, give a guess.
Yes.
uh, I don't want to. Oh man.
Okay, I'll give you even a stronger hint. Okay. We're in the year of the ox. There is a dragon, a serpent, and a rooster.
Oh, it's Arnie.
Oh no, Zoner's got the floor right now.
Oh shit.
Rooster and an ox. You said.
All right.
I gotta throw one out, right? I put my name out there. I gotta throw it out. Something with the ox. Come on. It is the metal ox.
Ooh, no.
Man name.
Arnie, do you want to tell them what it is? Because I think you figured it out.
It's the previous years, right? Isn't it?
Uh,
Because like you had the year of the rooster, you had the year of the I guess it was year of the rat next, right? Or something like that.
yeah. So you're close. Obviously, Zoner is the one that's going to get kicked here, but it's actually just straight up zodiac signs. Straight up the Chinese zodiacs, because you have the year of the rooster, the year of the dragon, the year of the snake, and the year of the ox. That was their theme this year.
Good. Well, hey guys, check out Zoner Blue. Offense, Dorado, figure it out. You guys got this. You guys got this. It's fantastic. Thanks for having me. My favorite part about a football game is the kickoff.
And like Kenny Loggins once said, time to escape the danger zone. All right. Now we're down to our last three. Oof. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get the easy one out of the way because I want the last one to be fun. Who is the terracotta statue this year?
Oh, Arnie.
Arnie.
Baptiste.
That is correct. Arnie, who are we getting rid of?
By OC. This is the DPS 1v1. This is the DPS 1v1.
OC,
Okay.
any last words?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I know you heard that melody a couple nights ago, but it's time to tone it down. Couldn't really think of a good one to go with his name. All right.
He's the Sigma player, though, so it kind of fits.
All right, last question. Now, will it be Bubba who's been quiet this whole time? Which, actually happens. Usually the quiet person's the one that ends up winning
Dude,
it.
I'm fucking grinding my gears.
All right. For our last one, name 2 characters that represent 4 of the directional deities.
Directional deities?
Now, this would really help if you knew your Chinese lore or Japanese lore is that fact as well. And by the way, if it helps any, the 4 directional deities are based off of mythological. Well, 2 are based off of mythological creatures. The other 2 are based off of real life animals.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Arnie.
Arnie.
It's gonna have to be. Is one of them Zarya and one of the other ones is Genji, right?
That is correct. Zarya, yes. So Zarya's Zhangwu skin is the turtle and snake of the east. Genji is Bahako. I probably botched the name of that, but the white tiger of the west. The other 2 would be Pharmacy, the dragon of the north, Ifara, and the phoenix of the south, done by Mercy. So another thing you guys could think about for future reference, if you ever get a question like this again, is, do they pair very well? Because no other ones have like skins that pair like that. So you got Gravblade, and you got Pharmacy. All right. Well, Bubba, I was rooting for you at the end. Any last words?
Make Genji meta again.
Amen to that.
Don't do that.
And just like my family, we got to kick you out, Bubba.
Okay.
All right. Arnie, the winner, and the one who answered almost all the questions.
Almost. It's a zoner through.
Everyone's gone. You can just say whatever you'd like. Granted, when I say that, I don't mean go overboard, but
Oh, I know. Yeah,
But
I
you get to sign it. You get to sign it off with me.
I think all I'm just gonna say is, just from being one of the new people on Ragnarok, I love all you guys. We're gonna win this tournament. Everyone else who's listening, watch out. We will be ready for you guys. We've been practicing. We have been coaching. We have gotten coached, and will be better than the last time you saw us.
Oh, strong words. I love the finish. Well, everyone, I'm Gizmo Charmander. It's been another awesome segment of the Beat Drop, and we'll see you next time.
Let's drop the beat.